guys, hello. Oh, today's audio log is about the Chelone entity. Eh, Now, we finally maps out how large the potential had to be. Eh, Unfortunately, I had to redo the numbers a couple of times to make sure they're as accurate as possible. So, these numbers may be updated in the future. The current date is June 27th, 2028. Now, from cheek to cheek, the whole circumference of the face, its top to bottom, is roughly 3,021 and 866. Wait, no, sorry, I made it wrong. Let me start over. Okay, so it's roughly a 3,200,000, 100,000, 8,688 meters so long. The circumference, basically the giant circle of a face. Now, oh, the bite force has not been calculated yet, but uh, a researcher did fall onto its open mouth, and, well, they went straight through the on top of the tippy top of the mouth, and, well, we no longer have that researcher. He was sliced. He's in half. Very sharp. What concerns me more is this. None of the drones or vehicles were able to even get in no more than 13 meters into the mouth of the creature before dying. We don't know how this is possible at this moment. So, I recommend that the Oversight Committee consider making an evacuation protocol for the surrounding in 3 to 3 300,000 to 300,000 circumference radius of meters around the creature. Because if this thing wakes up, it just won't be devastating. It might, it will kill a lot of people. I also recommend that if anyone attempts to wake it up, they'll be shot on sight. But as we did make an interesting discovery, we found a limb, and I believe this creature is a similar to a sea turtle because it is a giant turtle. Well, Chelone is just so massive. If I don't know how this creature could even hold its own weight up. But something else that I found interesting. This creature has a after a certain point, you'll actually start being dragged to the creature, like it's pulling you in. And we just don't understand why. We're trying to figure this out. So this has been in the log for the Chelone entity. So, we research in the lights, so you don't have to die in the dark. May may our researchers bring us where we need to be. Hopefully, this ends well. End log. look. Oh, personal log. The current date is February 29 in 2027. Now, before we start this thing, I've come across a is a problem with me. Before I explain, I I need to explain. I can't explain entirely, but I've came across a horrifying part of myself, and I just don't know how to react. I've obviously turned my results into the council, oh, oh, the oversight committee, but it's still, I just don't know how to take it. So I'm making a sign an audio log to explain. I just found out I just don't exist. I just don't know how this is possible, even though I do. Time for an explanation. What do I mean? So, in in uh, in a sense, in spirits, ghosts, ghouls, or anything that can move through some form of a wall, well, how their atom structure looks is this: is they have a nucleus but no negative ions. Me's humans, we have both. Every other creature has both. That's how we're able to touch everything, touch this wall, touch everything. But what terrified me is this: I don't have nuclei. I don't have it. Somehow, but I exist. But so I I turned this researcher into the committee. We are able to use a computer program with very detailed Django scripts to see the atoms of everything around us. Now, we've taken some volunteers from our capture log. We'll go like little Zento. He's such a little cutie pie. He's just a little ghosty poopy. So cute. So cute. But, so that's how we got that sample. And then we took other samples, including myself, to see how it would run through. And out of the 50 people that we tested this theory on, I was the only one to come back with no nuclei. We couldn't find it at all. None. I'm made out of negative ions. I shouldn't exist. So, mine's worry is this: if I just don't exist, then how do I exist? I should just be my atoms should just be going everywhere, thrown around and disappearing. I just don't know how I survived if to be nearly 80 old. But what else am I supposed to do? I am deeply disturbed. So, oh, but the funny part is when it was confirmed, you know what the committee said? They don't care. Or, they simply don't. Oh, which is both disrecurring and very nice. They don't care if I'm a real person or not, if I exist or not. Because and how one of the board members told it was this: we help humanity on any level, or any sentient being. And, well, I, I just don't know how to take that. Um, why am I so hungry? Anyway, I'll make sure that I complete the AI program by next Friday. Hopefully, we can get to the bottoms of this pretty soon. So, end personal log. Um, I just don't know what to do. Sorry.